Hello and welcome. This is again a review of the blue price areas, the no trade zone, the contract collector zone, and we have two charts here. This is the trading dashboard we have. On the left side, you have 30 minutes of wheat chart, and we have plotted. This is automatically plotting. Uh, our levels of interest are these blue lines and the target green lines. Market goes to green, it goes here to this green, and then goes to this green. But we are not plotting all of these the screenshots, but this is what the plots are. And the bottom is the oscillator of interest, and below that is the trend of interest as we discussed in the previous video. On the right side is nothing more than a little bit higher time frame. It's getting a clear swings, multi-day swings, just to slow down. And you can see this is Renko 9 points, one tick. Renko is designed for trend. What are we looking at here? How far multi-day VWAP and the price has moved for potential reversals. We discussed that in the previous videos. All right, so the reason we are doing this recap again is since we made the video, market has moved up and down. And market, as I explained, if you are tracking these, plotting this on the day it was posted, those levels will be retested in upcoming future sessions. So that's all there is. And so first of all, where is my at this point, where is my bias? If you look at my bias trend direction, the two moving averages on top of one is 200, I think one is 160, it could be 150, it doesn't matter, it could be 120. We're creating a separation of the average of multi-time frame VWAP. So trend is down and we're looking for reversal. We're discussing the reversal. One thing is going off these levels up or down, other one is reversal. So the point is reversal will happen very close to the multi VWAPs. This is also called one touch. When you break it, go back to retest it, first touch and second touches are very profitable. Now this is one of the techniques which are used in Forex heavily. So anyway, we broke this down and went up here. Now at this point I'm in the green level and you don't have that, which is fine. You are at a level. Now why did it stop here is the question. Why does market stop where it stops and why does it go from after it goes? Okay. So using this multi-time frame chart, you can see here that it on this same 30-minute time frame is right to go down. Multi-time frame. Now if this when the trend is very strong, the green line on the right side and also here is the average of 10 different indicators which are not related to each other. And when the average is really strongly in pinned to the top or pinned to the bottom, the release of the pressure at VWAP is an entry, especially when it is a first touch. This cross happened. This is a first touch, somewhere very close right here. And the condition is on both the oscillators to go down. You don't have a green line, but it is retesting the top at a green line level. These are the projections from these two lines. So either way, we have a situation that going short makes perfect sense. And if you do, stop loss is going to be a line above where we hide. All right. So when the market stopped here, if you look on the right side, going back to the how far has market rotated, everything is mean reverting. Right here, Mr. Gann was trading wheat a lot. It's very easy to trade, a good place to trade is VWAP if the direction is confirmed, intention is certified, and then we get reversals as it moves away, it far away. Keep that moving across the VWAP averages where it goes close to this guy, expected reversal. Now you see here we have green line, we have expected reversal, and we have the oscillator conditions also on all sides. Stop loss will be right here, and do play multi-days if you want to go slow. So if this is printed and we allocate these levels for next day above and below, your trend should be, your direction should be looking at which direction you want to go, but go from these levels. This is what I'm printing for you guys. Alright, so what happened here? Market took off, it stopped here. Why did it stop here? And it went down. You can see here there's a lot of cluster of supports, blue line for each day. So right here it went there, came down, but also at this day coming close to right here. So this is a reversal area. Market went up, look at the oscillator, right? High reversal area. So reflection away from VWAP, stretched out how far you are, reversal points with the oscillator. Retest here. So now market went down. It went down if you don't have green level, but you have these levels. You know it is most likely gonna, if there's nothing stopping it in between, it will stop here only. Right? So wait for this. So if you missed it, to wait for this guy, you use your oscillators, and then you can just see almost, this is also almost entrapping. If I'm just moving this at the lower edge of it, oscillator is ready to go up, and obviously we are at the green level, and it goes. And then market went down again, and it retested this guy again one more time just today, and it blasted off. Right? It is setting up for a reversal. Now it moves. Now this one has crossed over. It can go now. It might go down here and then take off to the higher side. But here the higher time frame is saying reversal. So if you want to take a shot, it will be somewhere. Stop loss is right here, very small, and then 1 to 5, 1 to 10, reversal to this box. So just wanted to do a recap. You can do it on ES2, doesn't matter because this tool never changes, right? This is built one time and used a million times, right? Same thing. We print these levels, it goes up. When we print this level to go short, it went down, stopped right here precisely. It came back here. Then this level was printed. This level is not changed, so we didn't change it. So we got one good trade, two good trades in the direction. Trend on ES is also up right now. I think is extended quite a while. So it goes 7-10 days one direction, 7-10 days you can play one direction, right? So 2 weeks up, 2 weeks down. It could be 7 days, it could be 10 days, it could be 12 days. This one is going to tell us where the interest is. So we made a lot of money playing Amazon, Teslas, AMDs, and ES, SPY verticals, all in because of this direction. And obviously news is all about earnings. Crude right now, crude is in the up movement. So why did it reverse from here? Look at the how far it moves. So draw the boxes from the mean. I am looking at the biggest height it has moved. This is just an approximation. See, it should be reversing from here, it should be reversing from here. Eventually, few days here, crude oil trades very nicely in terms of swings. At this point, we were expecting long, and then we had the long, these areas, right? This is for the snapbacks. If it has moved out of this long, away from it. So what is happening now? The trend then after that changed. When this trend changes, right here, right? When you are multi-day VWAP crosses the 200 and 150 moving averages, you should look for $7 to $8 move, $8,000 move per contract in that direction. Your job should be to buy the pullbacks. So When this happens, let's focus on that. Just very basic, simple principles. Anybody can focus on it, but this is driven by the real market generated information and also based on algorithmic trading. All right, so market went down, then went sideways, and then it took off, right? Somewhere here, you knew market has taken off on the other side. So if you go long here, stop loss was right here below this, right? It took off, and you know it's gonna trend for a few days. And then what has happened? If you may have to have a couple of boxes going together, impulses. You know how because remember it is driven by algos and people and the banks trading it. This guys who trade ES don't trade crude guys don't trade ES, right? So there is a logic when there's a lot of things goes on in quant world, but just theoretically speaking, when the given time frame participants move in a certain direction, you expect a reversal, and this is one way how to think how far have you stretched, because previously you were reversing on these impulses, right? This is impulse. You can just see that first cross comes back first time, and there's a height going on, height where it will reverse. See this one here? If you can just see it visually, after a while it becomes very easy. Okay, this guy has stretched here and reversed back, so now I will measure it from here as well. Right, so I will just keep my 2 boxes activated all the time, roughly. Okay, this is where it is. So if it goes here, it will reverse. Right, as you can see, it is not going as high it should have been doing if we wanted to continue the trend. So this is where we can see, okay, this was my first impulse for this algos and people in this trend, how far they will stretch. And here are the stretches, and there is a loss of momentum right there. It's not able to go to the top. We went like 75% up. Oscillator is there, right? So this is a reversal. This is also a reversal. And when this reversal happens, get ready. It will move 7-8 points. Here, this time, it moved. How much did it move this time? This moved with like, only 5. Okay, that's fine. Better than nothing. But we knew the reversal is coming. Okay, now how about this guy? Let's check it out. So now we have another impulse. Now if you see the rotation happen below this and top of this, now you have to readjust the height. You can keep that height also. Don't want to go back last month height, right? That doesn't work that way. Now this is the active reversal areas, impulses, I should say. And right here is a reversal impulse, right? This one, first one you don't know, second one you know. So this one was first impulse, second one you knew. On the green level, whatever it is, oscillator is there, higher probability it will reverse and go back to the mean. Okay, and you can measure the now, as we said, once you cross the moving average first time and go back to it, this is again first touch on the other side, reversal. Now here, levels are always there for you each day. And there we go. This is what we were expecting. 7-8 ton or move. It happened this time, right? And now this is a new height. This is a new height, right? It reversed. So now, if you have to look at a big, you need to track those. Let's say monthly contracts, how far they go away from VWAP. And they will do the same thing on the other side too. All right, let's look. Sometimes it can double of that too, but this is just a crude way of knowing where they are heading. Okay, didn't happen much here, right? So say there we go. So we have a couple of rules that once this higher longer time frame gets crossed over for the VWAP, we're expecting 7-8 dollar move, right? So when you're getting very close to these areas and these areas, you're watching. Are we ready to tip over on the other side or not yet, right? So if this is printed, you never reach there, then this day got printed. This day got printed and you're looking for reversal and say, okay, maybe this could reverse, right? We have reached that height. You reach the height here too, roughly. This was more than that, but there was no entry here, blue line. This line was printed and we had this snapback possibility coming in. And then what we have? We have a reversal. Again, 7,000 points. This is 7, 8, 10 day cycles, right? Now we are in this up cycle. Our job should be taking longs. If you are scalping every day, scalp long, long. This one never happened here, long, right? Now you also keep an eye. Longs are working. Eventually, they will stop working because we are reaching the reversal point. So these are extremely, half a day event of learning this. If you have never done any trading before in your life, first day you should learn what I'm showing you, very basics, right? So you start thinking in the right context. So these tools are VWAP, and these tools are order flow and market profile forecasted for next day. And these are 10 non-correlated indicators. On the bottom is your VWAP and long-term moving average for looking at the bigger swings. That's it. Simple system. So right now, it'll be good if they pulls back to one of these levels and they try to go up, or it'll do this, go back a couple here, maybe go to the green level and then go down a little later, because this trend is going to change in few days and reverse on the other side. All right, that's it. So just keep an eye on this, and same thing, market goes down, it tested this previous blue line area. Always keep them on, because once you're confused what's going on, they are the one which will help you get to the point. Okay, so that is one of the ways to do things. Thank you very much.